First, let's start off with how the Dow Jones is correlated to some of the world indices on a weekly basis. So this is, the heat map of the various world indices that we have. Now, what I've done is taken 1 year into consideration and a period of about 26 weeks to find the correlation. What you can see that it's most correlated to the European indices. So we have Portugal, which is, 0.8, Switzerland, Spain, so on and so forth. But the first Asian index that we have over here, that is the Singapore FTSE, that is correlated to the extent of about 0.7. Now remember that for correlation, it moves in a range of -1 to +1. +1 means that both the indices move in the same direction and it defines the quantum. So 0.7 is the quantum. What you can see over here is that India is at the bottom of the panel and it is, low. It has a low correlation to the Dow Jones. Now the number stands at about 0.55, and if you can see that this 0.63 number, that was the highest correlation that India had with the Dow Jones, which means that so for example, last week the Dow Jones went down about 6% while India went down only 3%. So that is evidence of this 0.55 correlation. So India is not so much impacted, or if the Dow Jones has a knee-jerk reaction, India does not get so much impacted on a weekly basis. On the other hand, then what I did was compare how or which indices you have to look for when it comes to the Nifty index. So this is the Nifty index on a daily basis. It's most correlated to the Singapore FTSE, which is 0.7. The interesting bit comes in over here where you have the Japanese Nikkei, which is the correlation stands at about 0.66. All along we had been extremely correlated with the Hong Kong, the Hang Seng index, which stands at 0.59. But there are indices which move in tandem, or India moves in tandem with them, which is the Nikkei and the Singapore FTSE. So going forward, we should look out for those as well.